But this wasn't the random groan of timber. This was rhythmic, steady, like footsteps, slow and deliberate, creeping closer.
A figure crouched behind the couch, right behind them. Crouched behind the couch.
Oh, it's Peter Crouch.
He is tall and thin.
Yeah, he
is Peter Crouch.
Imagine him, no clothes,
No,
crouched behind your fucking...
Oh, mama, that was one hell of a scary ride, I said to myself.
As you do, yeah.
Whoa, mama! It's turned into like a scary movie, a parody.
Mama. Yeah. Welcome to episode 156
of Ghost Huns.
It's Ghost Huns coming at you in your face.
With me.
Hannah Bitchkowski.
And you.
Susie Priest.
That was quite nice. I liked that.
Oh, look,
I like that where I say that with you, with me, and then you do the names.
Okay, yeah.
That's what makes me feel less like my vulva's going to squeal off my vag and leave.
Oh dear, it's a bit sexy, isn't it?
Very sexy.
Oh, she's turned on. Do you know what? I like my boots from fucking All Saints. Shut up.
What is happening? What do you mean? Have you got voices in your head?
I know, I like them, but they give me electric shocks everywhere I go.
I do. What? I don't think that's normal.
No, because of the rubber sole. Rubber sole. Yeah. Do you ever get that?
No.
I'm very electricity today.
But I have got boots with rubber sole. Rolf Harris.
Oh,
we're losing our fucking minds.
Do you remember Rolf Harris?
Yeah, I reference him more than I'd like to. Do you remember the song King Chracterful? Banger.
Oh, really? No,
Actual
I don't,
banger, to be fair. Like, Big Pede, but banger of a song.
What a shame.
So, it doesn't matter because we're not going to play it or listen to it.
No, we
don't
shan't
promote pedos.
We don't actually. We don't like them here. Never have done.
Never have done. Never will do.
Never will.
It's just something that we feel strongly about. Call us mad.
Call us what you want. Call me baby.
Yeah. Have you got anything to say? We're both ill again.
Do you know what? It never goes. I think it's because our work schedule is like you said. It's kind of underlying. It never stops.
Never stops.
Never sleeps.
I told my brother-in-law, he was like, when did you get, because last night I saw them because they're visiting, and I saw them, and he was like, so when did you get a day off? And I was like, I think I've got nothing on the 21st of November. Well, I was like, that's the day where I don't have anything on.
Yeah,
and well, I could, do you know what we should do?
Have a break.
A spa.
I know,
day and night.
I know.
At Cross Hall, best one ever, by me. Let's do a spa day and night.
Yeah.
We can bring our books.
You're going to say our boys, and
no,
I was like, I don't
want to do
thanks.
that. No, because they're very...
They wouldn't enjoy it.
They wouldn't. Adam would. Adam loves it, but he's very he wants to talk all the time. The reason why I want to take you is because you'll be there to talk to me when I'm like, bah, 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 but then you'll shut up and read your book when I do that.
That sounds like a threat. Then you will shut up and read your book, all right?
No, but you will, won't we? I don't care if you don't talk to me. I won't be offended.
Oh, yeah.
And you won't feel offended if I don't talk to you. I'll be like, I want to read, and you'll go, all right.
Yeah, I'll bring Pet Cemetery.
Exactly. So I think we should go to Cross Hall in the
it.
morning at like 9 a.m.
I want to steam.
We have a day, and then we have a lovely evening, separate bedroom.
Oh, no sexy fun for Big Sue.
No fingering for Suze. And then we're relaxed.
That would be quite a twist.
And then a
wouldn't
lovely
it?
breakfast in the morning.
Imagine we became lovers.
As she says before,
I don't know if the Huns would like that. Do you know what I mean? Like, well, no, they would, but then what if we broke up?
There'd be no coming back. No, there would.
Yeah,
we're both very business
We're
minded.
stubborn enough
we're
that
fine.
we'd be like,
we've got some other girlfriends now.
Go on, whore.
Because we'd probably go back to boys.
Yeah. And listen, I don't want to. I'm very happy with NOC.
NOC? NOR?
NOR, no.
Oh, so what you call him?
Yeah, no.
I really want to know your pet name for him, and you won't fucking tell me.
It's some people have like in conversation. It's come up somewhere else. They're like, "Oh, do you have any pet names?" And then we nearly said, and then I was like, "Oh, don't say it."
I want to know so much.
It's making it sound way worse.
I'll pay you.
Yeah, just Monzo me 10 quid.
I'm gonna crack Neil. I think Neil's the weak spot. I'm going to go for Neil.
Yeah, fine.
I'm going to get him in a corner
Halloween.
somewhere and go, Tommy,
Tell me your fucking
name,
tell
you
me your
dirty
pet
little
name.
bastard.
Um,
And then I'll go, is it like pedo pants? Because that's what I'm assuming it is. And then he'll go, oh my God, no, it's not that. Here's the actual name. It's Snuggly Button.
Snuggly Button.
Yeah,
That's what he
Snuggly
calls
Bottom.
my vagina.
What did Adam say this morning? He was talking. We were kind of like half asleep, and I was like, "Oh, you'd fucking lie next to a dead fish, you would." And he was like, "Cuddlefish, like cuddlefish." And he was
that's
proud
quite
of
sweet.
because I was like, "Stop touching me. I love you, but I know it's because he'd pulled me for a cuddle, and I was like, yeah, but I do want a few more minutes sleep, and I can only really sleep on my front." So he was like, "Oh,
See, I
Don't
think me and
leave
Adam would
me.
get on quite well as lovers because I love a cuddlefish.
oh, you'd never stop."
Yeah.
There's a good job you're not really, because
Well,
you'd never get out of
we'd
bed.
never leave bed.
Yeah, you would.
And it wouldn't be sexy. We'd just be like, show another cuddlefish.
Yeah.
Yeah. I did that to Neil last night. I was like, oh, and he was like, okay. And he was so tired. And I was like, oh, I want cuddlefish.
Oh no, I can't. If I'm ready for bed, I'm ready for bed. And that's it.
So I've written a story for Halloween.
Mm.
And he came over quite late because he was like doing a gig in like Southend. And I was like, can you hear my story? I want to tell you my story. And then he laid down on the sofa and I read it to him like a story. Like a bedtime
that's
story.
Cute.
And I was like, this is very cozy.
That's nice.
And I'm really excited because obviously this is coming out after the Halloween show.
Oh yeah.
But I hope you all enjoyed it
Oh, fuck.
and found it culturally appropriate.
Oh, we might be resting when this comes out.
Mm.
I can't remember what rest is. Really?
Can I tell you a story?
Yeah.
Not like a story,
Yeah.
but
No, Taro first.
I ordered because I'm going to this wedding on the weekend.
Yeah.
I ordered a few things off Vinted, just like last minute. And they arrived at my local store. It's like a little corner shop, right?
Why can't
in
it
an
come to your
estate.
house?
Well, I decided to take it to the corner shop so that someone would definitely be in to take
Right.
it.
Do you like Vinted?
Yeah, big fan now.
Right, I'm gonna have to
So
start looking.
I get a notification that a pair of
So
heels.
I'll just turn up with like fucking HP sauce all over it, or
Well, wait till you hear this.
Oh,
So
great.
the tweed dress and the heels had turned up. I go to the store, and the guy behind the counter could not give less of a fuck that my parcels have arrived.
yeah.
Right? And I was like, "Hi, I've got the notification." He went, "Yeah, just check the bin." I
check
went,
the bin.
"Oh right, okay. Where's the bin?" He went, "Over there." Huge, massive, like tombola bin of presents. It was
I'd have
fucking
taken the bin.
filled with about 200
I'd have taken the
parcels.
bin.
And I was like, so which one? And he went, I don't know. So I was like, I had to delve through everyone's shit, checking names. And I was like, what am I doing? And he was like, I don't know. And then all these kids were coming in off school,
What the fuck?
like ordering their pop and their fucking sweets. And I was like,
I'd have stolen all the packages to teach him a lesson.
yeah, I know, but that someone else is taking the rap for that.
No, and then
I'd be pissed off if someone nicked-
I'd send it to them. I'd do his job properly, but I'd do it next week.
Oh, you think?
I'd do it so that everyone comes in and shouts at him and calls him a big bell face.
He was absolutely not bothered. And then I was like, right, I've got my parcels. And he was like, okay, well, I should scan them, I think. And I was like, you don't know what you're doing. Anyway, I open up the tweed dress.
Yeah.
This-
Bit of a twat anyway, wasn't they, the person that sold you this?
Oh, no, that's a different one.
Oh.
I've ordered 3 things off Vinted and that one
Right.
hasn't arrived. But this dress,
Oh, the red
she
one.
has fucking, doused it in her cheap perfume. It is proper like dupe or like Britney Spears or whatever the fuck
Oh
perfume.
my God.
It fucking stinks. And I was like,
Marinated.
she's marinated this thing. And I'm like, first of all, what are you covering up? Because usually that's a sign that she's got
Oh,
BO.
yeah.
Or I'm like, well, I can't wear that because I'd smell like a trollop. I'm going to have to, I don't know what to do. I'm having
Take
to
it to the dry cleaners.
yeah, or maybe just put it in a plastic bowl and soak it.
I take it dry cleaners.
You think?
They know what they're doing, don't they?
Fuck me, it stinks, Hannah. I don't have time between now and the wedding to even,
Oh, shit. You want to
Yeah.
wear it for the wedding?
yeah, because it's like all colourful. It's like
Oh,
red and pink.
bollocks.
And, yeah, so I'm like, well, that's fucked. I mean, obviously I'll find a time to wear it. Maybe I'll wear it on like a Halloween show or something. But like,
We're dressing up as burgers and bacon on the Halloween show. This is coming out
Oh
after.
yeah. Oh look at me, I got all pointy. and
Yeah,
angry.
she went, don't give away the burger bacon surprise.
Is that for Ireland?
Yeah.
Yeah. Why?
Because you went, I've got a burger outfit, and I went, I've got a bacon one, and we're lazy. That's why.
I'm gonna layer it with like my big poofy white dress.
Oh yeah. That's good.
Mental. Anyway, so
I'm looking forward to it.
That's a little cautionary tale about vintage. You don't know how it's going to arrive. What it's going to smell like.
Panics me, and there's no returns. So it could be bullshit.
You have to resell.
You have to reset.
Yeah.
It scares me.
I've got the fear about the green dress now because I'm like, what, has she pissed on it? Probably.
Yeah, done a little shit in it and wrapped it up and sent it on to you.
A curly turd in my curly dress. Oh, well. You haven't watched last night's Celeb Traitors, have you?
No.
Oh, God.
Was it good?
It was good. But I won't discuss it because you haven't seen it.
No.
How, on a scale of 1 to 10, how likely are you to join me in the immersive game in the new year?
What, like for a night out? I'll come and do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll come and do it.
Oh, that's quite easy.
We should.
I thought you'd be like, nah.
Who did we
Been
talk
there,
with
done
this about?
Guesstimators.
The guesstimate.
No, it wasn't them. It was the Spotify gals.
Oh, maybe we should all go. That was it. We should all go and do it. As
I
an immersive
really
treat.
want to do it.
I think they'll give it to me.
Will they?
For free. They said if you want to come and do it anytime, let us know.
Oh, did they? Oh my God, please.
How many can you have?
I think it's like 12. Or
oh, wow. Who knows 12 people?
Well, I know some mates of mine, like Bristol lot, who would come.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Like Chris and Ollie. And
lovely.
There's a few people that I could bring.
Yeah.
You could bring.
We'll get it. We'll merge friends.
Spotify gals. Yeah, well, and also it's good to have a bit of a group that don't know each other.
Yeah, because then they could be real
be like, you're a
cunts.
murderer.
And then we're never going to be able to have like at our wedding that we're going to have when we become partners. And
I don't want that.
Oh. Oh. I've never ever had anyone look me in the eye and go, I don't want you.
It's so funny
well,
because you're so anti, like you're not tradition, you're not like wedding, but you're like when we have our lovely wedding.
Yeah, and you don't want to marry me.
Who would wear the white dress?
Both of us.
Oh, do you think?
Yeah. Oh, I always kind of fancied like wearing red at my wedding.
Yeah. Oh, really? That's an Indian thing, isn't it?
I don't know. I just felt like I don't know. I just always like the. I love red.
Yeah.
And like, when can I wear a big? I imagine it to be like poofy and like tulle. I imagine it to be like that, but with like tits up by my chin.
Yeah, really nice.
Yeah. Well, not nice, but you know,
bit of fun.
It's a bit of fun.
It's a bit of fun.
Anyway, shall we do a tarot?
Oh yeah, I picked the last one. You go, girl.
Okay.
And I'll have a look in here. Really, you know, zoom in.
Ooh,
what's it giving you?
My finger tingled then.
Oh, go on.
Tingled. I don't know how you can't feel that. The heat.
Well, some people have a gift, don't they?
Touching?
I think so, yeah. Go on, what is it? That way up.
Fuck.
What?
I don't think it's good.
Oh, no.
It's this motherfucker. These motherfuckers.
Oh, it's them
upside down.
Gathered in the old Pentacle church.
And one of them looks like going to bash that baby in with a, with a stone. Jesus.
Don't bash the
that
baby
can't be
for
good
fuck's
news.
sake. Oh, it's the Three of Pentacles. Oh, this is traditionally the card of genius. So
yeah, but it was reversed.
Well done. All right. So it suggests you should beware of perfectionism and other subtle forms of egoism.
Oh,
this may be tied to a refusal to share one's gifts. Stop holding your gifts and vision with the world.
Gatekeeping my gifts.
Yeah, stop that. Perhaps you consider the world not worth it.
No.
Or is afraid that others simply won't care. This is an indirect form of perfectionism that would have you cut off your nose to spite your face. Remember that the act of genius belongs more to the divine inspiration that calls them forth than they do to the personalities they come through.
Excuse me.
You don't agree.
Fuck off. If I'm a genius, it's because I'm a genius.
Yeah.
All right. Maybe that's because I haven't done a teeth video yet.
Yeah.
Do the teeth video.
I think it's saying do the teeth video.
Do the teeth video on Patreon. That's what it's saying.
But also beware of perfectionism. I think what that's saying is
I am a bit of it.
Don't overthink, especially because we're doing an interview later with some icons, Daisy May Cooper and Charlie Cooper of this country.
Yeah.
Is it called This Country?
This Country.
Yeah. I'm in my head because I'm so nervous to meet them
8 times
that I'm like, don't get anything wrong, and I'm going to call it like This World or something.
Or just shout out like big fluffy turd face.
Yeah. And I'm like, oh, anyway, we're really nervous about it. But I think that card is saying don't try and be perfect.
Yeah.
Don't try and overthink it.
Yeah. I've already had a cigarette
Right.
today, and that's unusual, and so that suggests nerves.
Nerves. Yeah, I think we're a bit nervy.
We went to the coffee cart, didn't we? Fit coffee cart.
Yeah. Honestly, they've got really
Delicious
good hair.
coffee.
They have. I don't know
Great
what it
hair.
is.
Although
Something's in the water
one of them
where
wears
they
a hat,
live.
so maybe
The one who's chatty.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Fit
maybe
one.
he's hiding.
Anyway,
Something. Anyway.
would you like a story?
Oh yeah.
Shall we do a little story?
Yeah.
This actually follows on from the theme of yesterday.
Oh.
Found this and I was like, let's go. All right, so listen, I'm not the kind of person who believes in this kind of stuff. Ghosts, hauntings, all that. I always figured it was just stories people told to freak each other out. I thought I was above it all, that being scared and seeing ghosts, it was just a case of mind over matter. But what I'm about to tell you, I swear to God, this person's American. Man, I swear to God, this really happened.
Oh shit.
It started when my friends, Kate and Tom, I don't think it's their real names because they are pretty boring names.
They're very English names, aren't they?
Yeah, Kate and Tom. I bet they are blonde. Well, I see Tom as blonde, Kate as a brunette, but like a very chic one.
Yeah, it's
And-
Kate Middleton in my head.
Yeah. Kate and Tom moved into this old craftsman-style house just outside Portland. I think that's in Oregon.
Oh.
Real pretty place. Wood floors, those old built-in bookshelves, stained glass windows. The kind of home people describe as having character.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? At first, they were over the moon about it, fixing up rooms, unpacking boxes, all that newly moved in energy, deciding what shade of beige to plaster the walls in. But after a few weeks, Kate started saying that the house felt off. God, everyone says that, don't they? It's such a cliche, but that's what she said. Off, like a lamb chop that had been left out in the sun.
I mean, I get it. It's off.
It's off, yeah. We keep talking about off. She couldn't explain it just the way... She couldn't explain it, just that she always felt like someone was in the room with her. Not seeing anyone, just feeling it. This actually gives me the fucking willies. The big willies. She didn't tell Tom right away because she knew that he'd think she was just being jumpy and he'd like tell her to fucking shut up. Because Tom's a twat. But then she started catching glimpses of something, just flickering at the edge of her vision, behind a chair, under the desk, near the hutch. What's a hutch, please?
Where rabbits live.
love.
Well, they
Rabbits.
live and laugh.
Where they live, laugh, love rabbits.
I'm assuming that's where her rabbits live in the house.
The hutch. Anyway.
Yeah.
Just behind a chair, under the desk. Live, laugh, love, that was funny. Near the hutch. Never fully seen, just enough to make your stomach drop. When she finally told Tom, he laughed it off at first. Said it was probably just weird lighting or shadows from the street. But that night, she woke up to the sound of furniture scraping across the bedroom floor. She got up, turned on the light. Nothing there. But there was a mark on the floor, right under the dresser, like something had been pressed up against it. Tom still didn't buy it. Not until he came on it. Came my old man to the spin man. The house was quiet. Kate wasn't home yet, so he sat down on the couch to... Kate wasn't home yet, so he sat down on the couch to scroll through his phone. Out of nowhere, he noticed movement in the mirror above the fireplace. Just the tiniest shift. When he looked up, there was someone crouched behind the armchair.
Oh, not the fucking crouch again.
Pale, thin, not moving, eyes wide. He stood up, heart pounding, walked... I mean, Tom's a bit of a hero, actually, just being like, come on, then.
Yeah, I'll fucking have you.
He stood up, heart pounding, walked around the chair, and there was nothing there. Except this weird indentation in the carpet, like someone had been kneeling there for hours. After that, they both started seeing things. Stuff would move when they were out. Chairs would be turned, but always facing the wall. Sometimes they'd hear a creak or a shuffle, but never catch anything in the act. One night, Kate woke up and found Tom sitting up in bed, staring at the closet. He looked pale as hell. I saw it, he said. It was in there, crouching. It lives behind things.
Oh.
They tried to rationalise its stress, mould.
Oh no, but they do you remember in Uncanny when they did
hallucination,
did a whole thing about mould and how it like gets the spores get into your head and make you hallucinogen.
Really good point. But then it started escalating. They were watching TV one night when the screen flickered to static just for a second, and in that split second, they saw it. In the reflection, a figure crouched behind the couch, right behind them. Crouched behind the couch.
Oh, it's Peter Crouch.
When he is tall and thin.
Yeah, he
is Peter Crouch.
Imagine him, no clothes, crouched behind your fucking.
Yeah, because also like
horrific.
If you didn't know who he was.
Oh, and I don't think I'd recognise him naked and crouching.
No,
I'd be like Skinwalker.
Feces
get
over
rid.
his teeth.
Feces in his teeth. What?
Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, when they turned, it was gone. They didn't sleep in the house that night. They slept in the car on the driveway with all the lights on. That, very sensible. That's what you should be doing.
Or
if you
drive somewhere else.
I suppose.
Like, it's a bit of a halfway house just going in your drive and sleeping. Like, leave.
I'd want to see what was going on. I'd be like, no, I want to keep watch on it.
Yeah, in case
you
it's
know
like
what I mean?
taking over your house.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
The next morning, they called an inspector. He checked everything, the vents, the crawl space, walls. No animals, no mould, nothing wrong with the wiring. Before he left, he said something that really got under their skin. You said the old last owners left in a hurry, right? You might want to find out why.
There's always an old, wise, someone who knows in your stories.
Yeah, I think
You've
I just
done a
gives
lot
them.
of them.
I just gives them that voice.
Yeah. There's always someone who warns them against danger.
It could be like, you might want to check who was in the house before you. Do you know what I mean? It could be that. But I do give. They're always from the Southern America as well.
Deep south. Yeah.
So Kate did. She looked up the country records. Turned out She looked up the country records. It turns out the previous owners had actually filed a restraining order, but not against a person. It was filed against something listed as an unexplained presence.
Oh, shit.
How modern. You can get a restraining order on ghosts.
Is this real?
I don't think so.
Imagine you could.
Imagine if this was real. Is this a real? Is this a trick?
Hang on, a ghost's real? What? Oh my God, all this time!
They tried to contact the previous owners, but the letter came back unopened. These days, Kate and Tom still live there. They've cleared out almost all of the furniture, so there's nothing to hide behind. They keep the lights on all night. They must be going insane.
Yeah.
But every so often, they catch a glimpse of it. Something crouched low in the corner, behind a plant, under the island in the kitchen, always still, always watching. And the last time I talked to Kate, she said it's getting closer every night. Just a little bit closer. And the creepiest part? When she told me the story, she kept looking over my shoulder like she thought she saw it there too.
Oh, fuck me.
The end.
I don't like that idea of them seeing it in the TV reflection.
No, I just don't like that. If I turn around now and just saw some eyes poking, it's what's always been there.
Fuck.
That then you only just notice. That's the scary thing.
Yeah, horrid. Thank you for that, though, Hannah.
You're so welcome.
I enjoyed. Would you like a little
I'm not sure
one?
if I like this outfit. In
I
this
like
one of these
it.
camera angles, we look like we're doing the news.
Do you think?
Yeah.
Who the fuck would listen to us doing the news?
I would.
I don't know if I would. This is actually from Leeds. Yeah, boy. Okay, here we go.
Going off to Leeds.
I used to rent a flat in Leeds, one of those tall Victorian terraces that had been hacked into student housing decades ago. From the outside, it looked almost grand. Tall windows, soot-stained brick, an iron railing out front. But inside, it was the usual patchwork, paper-thin walls, carpets that smelled faintly of damp, and floorboards that shrieked if you so much as shifted your weight. It wasn't perfect, but it was cheap. And when you're a student, cheap is king. At first, it was just an old house. Drafty, yes. Moody plumbing, sure, but nothing I couldn't live with. Until winter set in. That's when I started waking up. Always around 3 a.m, I'd sit bolt upright, heart pounding, like certain I'd heard something. It was always the same sound, the floorboards in the hallway, creaking. Now, in a house that's that old, creaks aren't unusual. But this wasn't the random groan of timber. This was rhythmic, steady, like footsteps, slow and deliberate, creeping closer. I asked my housemates, half expecting them to laugh and confess they were sneaking around, but they swore they were asleep. And every morning, without fail, the locks were bolted from the inside, so no one had gone out, no one had come in. Weeks passed, and the pattern didn't break. I'd wake up at 3, hear the creak, then silence. Some nights, it stopped halfway down the hall. Others, it came right up to my bedroom door. I started leaving the lamp on at night, but it didn't help. The light only made the shadows under the door sharper. And that's where I began to notice them. The shadows of feet. At first, I thought my mind was playing tricks, but no, they were there. Still. Waiting. The weight of something pressed close to the other side of the door. I never opened it. One night, I decided to be brave. Or stupid. I sat up in bed, covers pulled tight, and I waited. Sure enough, at 3 o'clock, the boards began to complain. Pause. Closer and closer until they stopped right outside. I fixed my eyes on the thin gap beneath the door, that faint strip of light where shadows betray what stands beyond. The feet were there, just as I'd seen before, 2 solid shapes, motionless. But then, something happened that froze the blood in my veins. The shadows changed. Instead of walking away, they lowered. Slowly, deliberately.
Oh, no.
They dropped down until the dark shapes stretched flat against the floor.
Oh.
Whoever or whatever was outside my door wasn't standing anymore. It was lying there, listening. I didn't sleep that night. I don't think I even blinked. I just sat there locked in a staring contest with the space under the door, waiting for the shadow to move again. Eventually, the first pale light of dawn crept in and the hallway was empty. After that, I stopped pretending. I slept in the library some nights. I started carrying my keys everywhere, even inside the flat, and still, the footsteps came. Sometimes faint, sometimes heavy, always around 3. Always stopping at my door. When my lease finally ended, I almost didn't bother mentioning it to the landlord, but at the last minute I did, half a joke, half a confession. He didn't laugh. "Which room were you in?" he asked. When I told him,
don't you know, you stupid bastard? You rented it to.
Yeah, fucking landlords, they don't give a shit. When I told him, his face tightened. He explained that before the partitions, the whole house had been one unit. Back in the 1950s, a man who lived there had been found dead in the hallway.
Oh, no.
Stretched out, flat, face down, right outside what later became my bedroom door. They never figured out why he was lying there or what he'd been doing in those final moments. I moved on, different city, different life. But even now, years later, if I wake in the small hours, I hold my breath and listen. Because sometimes in the silence, I swear I hear it again. The slow creak of footsteps, the pause outside the door, and then that dreadful shifting sound as something lowers itself to the floor. Ooh. The end!
Enter Leeds, could you imagine?
Yeah, I should have done that, Leeds, shouldn't I?
Yeah, and
I'm
so sorry. I'm so ill and tired. I'm definitely need some Vit D, I do.
Vit D, yeah, get on it.
I think I maybe need to do it anyway.
Well, you're getting your bloods done soon. That'll tell you what you're deficient in.
I'm getting full everything. I'm getting body scans. I'm getting everything.
Yeah.
That was gorgeous. Would you like another one?
Yes.
Shall we do another one?
Yes, please.
I've never liked driving at night. The way the world narrows to just 2 beams of light. It's too quiet, too empty. But that night, I had no choice. I'd stayed at Anna's place longer than I should have. We'd had wine, talked, fought again. I don't even remember what about anymore, just the usual things you say when you know a friendship is dying and neither of you want to admit.
Oh, God.
It does happen, though, doesn't it? You're like,
death of friendship?
Well, yeah, when you are like, oh, we're meeting for drinks again, but you're kind of dreading it, and then you're like, oh, what's she going to say to fucking piss me off this time?
And you just kind of know it's the beginning of the end.
Yeah. It's very sad.
For me, it's the slow drift away that you kind of go, that's how it sort of ends rather than a dramatic end. It's like a slow drift.
Yeah. I could understand that. Anyway, It was sad, but we just didn't seem that close. We were drifting apart, which is crazy. I'd once removed a tampon with my hands when she couldn't find the string once, and now we were snapping at each other.
Snappy.
Snappy at each other.
Snappy snaps.
I'd left before I'd said something that I'd regret. One of us had to be the reasonable one, after all. See, just bitchy. The road was almost pitch black, winding through trees that seemed to lean a little too close. My headlights picked out a lonely stretch of pavement ahead, and then I heard it. Ding, ding, ding. The seatbelt alert.
Oh, no.
I glanced at the passenger seat. Empty. I laughed it off, nervously. Maybe I'd left my bag there? No, nothing. Just the seatbelt light flashing red. I reached over and buckled it anyway. The dinging stuck. Because it scares the shit out of me when I do that. If I put a big heavy bag on my seat and then the thing starts going and I'm like, what?
But why does it start going? Because I don't drive, so what is going on?
So it recognises that something sat in it.
Oh, horrid.
Yeah. So it thinks that, so if you put like a big heavy case on it, it'll start dinging, so you have to take it off. So if I'm driving at night and because it doesn't do it straight away, it depends if the bag shifts. If there's a person in it, it will. But if the bag shifts, it kind of then starts going ding, ding. And I'm like,
what? Who's in the fucking seat?
And it is this horrible, like, red flashing thing that's like, someone's here. Put your seatbelt on.
Oh, that's absolutely
grim.
Put
your fucking seatbelt. It's hot. It's fucking rank.
Yeah, grim.
Anyway, I glanced at the... anyway, maybe I left my bag there. No, nothing. Oh, fuck's sake, sorry. The dinging stopped for a while. About 20 minutes later, it started again. Ding, ding, ding. I glanced over and my stomach flipped. The belt was unbuckled. I stared at it for a long moment before reaching out to fasten it again. But this time, I noticed that the fabric on the car seat was damp, cold, like it had been outside in the rain.
Oh, no.
I pulled my hand back quickly. The radio crackled, just static, loud, disorientating. I jumped and twisted the dial, but it wouldn't turn off. It kept scanning one channel after another, all white noise. And then it settled. Not on music, not on a voice, just a faint, rhythmic sound. Breathing, but not mine. Because I've got COPD and I sound like a fucking train when I breathe. I haven't got COPD. Thank you. I turned the car off on the side of the road and sat in the dark, which is something I highly recommend you don't do. The static faded slowly until it was silent. No breathing, no seatbelt alarm, nothing. I exhaled, suddenly aware that I'd been holding my breath. When I turned the car back on, everything seemed normal again, so I just kept on driving. But the car felt heavier, if that makes sense. I glanced in my rearview mirror and... what was that? I squinted. It was black. The car was in darkness, so that made sense, but I was sure I could see the curve of her face.
Oh, bloody hell.
The flash of eyes blinking at me. I drove under a street lamp and the light shone in for a second. Nothing. It must have been a trick of the light. I got home sometime after 2 a.m. I don't remember the last stretch of road, only the sense of relief when I pulled into my apartment lot and saw the familiar streetlight flickering above my space. Oh, Mama, that was one hell of a scary ride, I said to myself.
As you do, yeah.
Whoa, Mama! It's turned into like a scary movie, a parody.
Mama. Yeah.
I didn't even look in the back seat or the passenger seat next to me. I just locked the car doors and went inside. The next morning, I needed to go to the grocery store, so I left my apartment and hopped back into my car. The day was sunny and bright. The events of the night before hadn't even crossed my mind. As I was about to start the engine, I noticed something in the corner of my eye. Something was on the seat. Not an object. A dark stain on the fabric, in the vague outline of where someone would have been sitting. It looked old, set in, and then I saw that the glove box was slightly open. I reached inside.
No.
There was a photograph. No!
Don't do it.
Burn your car, move to Argentina.
Yeah, yes.
There was a photograph. Torn. It was me and Anna. We were sitting on her balcony, wine glasses in hand. I looked annoyed, but she looked happy. I don't remember it being taken. I don't remember printing it, but it was real, creased and water damaged, as if somebody had held it in wet hands. My chest tightened. Suddenly, I noticed something else. On the passenger seatbelt, a faint smear of dried red. almost invisible unless you looked directly at it. And then I remembered. I really remembered. I hadn't driven home from Anna's that night. I'd driven away. After the fight, after the wine, after the sharp thing in my hand, after she fell, after she begged me for a ride to the hospital, after she begged me to save her life, I left her there. As the crumpled picture fell from my trembling fingers, I began to lift my head to look in the rearview mirror. And I thought how ironic it was that even though I'd left Anna, it seemed that she'd gotten her lift from me anyway.
Oh!
The end.
Ah! Oh, no!
Do you know what I hate about that the most?
Anna's in the back seat!
Yeah, what I hate about that the most is it never says what's there. So your mind
you
immediately.
You fill it in.
I can imagine this. I can imagine.
Oh, that's sick in the head.
What
did you
I
write
imagine.
that?
No.
You did.
No, I didn't.
Little cheeky.
I found part of it and then I wrote something.
Oh my God, that's horrible.
I saw because it was a seatbelt thing that.
Yeah, because I remember you saying that was a really. That's good.
Thank you. It was a very rushed job. I do apologise. But what I can imagine is that, like, just
oh fuck, it's
an
Anna.
eye peeking out from behind your head, and then you look up and you see an eye.
Oh, that's absolutely grim. Well, another reason for me not to drive. I'm going to play that to Neil. Next time he's like, go on, take some lessons.
Yeah, it's like, really scary. And
horrible.
I remember once driving, listening to an audiobook, and it was one of the best audiobooks I'd ever listened to. But I was driving back from a gig, it was really late at night, and I was going through country lanes, and then they were describing somebody that they'd started driving, and then they heard someone whisper, pull over. Because they'd got him in the back. And I really started freaking out. I had to go to like a service station, get a McDonald's, and like just...
Yeah, normalise your life.
Sit in the arcades.
Yeah, do something really like...
That's what they're doing
Or like start browsing W.H. Smith just to feel okay.
Yeah, I needed... And then I put like Ghost Huns on and had a laugh.
Then I was listening to the best podcast I've ever heard.
The best non-spooky podcast.
Ghost Hunt. A friend of mine, Constance... I haven't seen her in ages. French lady. She lives in Paris.
Oh, God.
And I remember ages ago, she told me this story about how she was followed all around town by a guy in a car. And it really crept up on her. She had no idea, but she was taking some kind of route. I don't know where she was going. But she just started to notice there was a car, not like kind of far back, but it kept taking her route. And she started getting more and more freaked out. And then she deliberately... She's smart bitch.
Yeah.
She was like, I'll take a weird route and I'll know. And he took the same route as her and started getting closer and closer. And she could see him in the rear view, like just a guy just following her. And then she freaked out and like called her dad and was like, I'm really fucking freaking out. And he was like, just get home, get home. And as she like pulled in, he just like sped off. So she has no idea who it was. But she said it was one of the worst because she said
they must have been following her for a long time, like before she even got into a car.
Exactly. Well, yeah, but she was like the creeping dread of it. And
I
she
have
was like
had that before.
Good like 10, 15 minutes of knowing you're being followed. And
That's
again, I was like,
horrific.
I don't like that. I don't want to get in
I've
the
had
car.
some really weird car, like people really coming up your ass.
Yeah, coming up
in
your
country lanes where
butthole.
you're like, you can't be that close to me. And they've been revving the engine. Like, it's obviously people just being dicks, like driving around
road
teenagers
rage.
probably. But like, it just is, it's so petrifying. Your heart is pounding.
Ugh, grim.
Fuck.
Would you like another story?
I'd actually like to put a call out for like scary car stories.
Yeah, we should do a car spesh.
Could somebody send those? Because cars.
Yeah.
It's not, they're not knowing who it is, but
I know.
the menacing car. Have you ever seen, we've talked about this before, have you ever seen the film Joyride?
No, I
Oh,
haven't.
it's so good. You've got to watch it. It's creepy as fuck. Candy cane.
No, I have not, but
Anyway, have you got another story?
I do. Let me find it.
Could you please give me a story?
My neighbour's front door has been wide open for 2 days.
Oh.
Since it was a sunny Friday afternoon. Sunny Friday. I didn't think much of it at first. It was 5:30. I'd just returned home from work. When I saw that my neighbour's front door was open, I assumed that she was simply unloading something from her car. I went inside my own house and went through my usual after-work routine, going for a run, then making dinner for my wife, Alice, and me. It was only in the evening that I began to suspect something was wrong. I was taking our dog, Bailey, out for her final walk of the day. It was nautical twilight, my favourite time to be outdoors. I've always enjoyed strolling around the block with Bailey in these last precious moments when there's still enough light to see the horizon. I put Bailey's harness on her as she excitedly hopped about, then the two of us stepped out into the cool night. After a few seconds, I looked up and noticed that the door to my neighbour's house, the one directly across the street, was still wide open. Also strange was the fact that despite her car being in the driveway, the house was completely dark. Not a single light on inside. I crossed the street. My neighbour is a 20-something... My neighbour's 20-something years old named Isabel.
Oh.
She's a 20-something named Isabel. She seems like a sweet girl, but we aren't exactly good friends. Sometimes I give her lemons from our tree in exchange for figs. I mean, what the fuck is this?
What?
I bet your wife Alice loves that.
Oh, I'm fucking fig.
Yeah.
I'm just going to go over to Fig the neighbour.
Yeah, I'm just going to offer my lemons up
Fig,
to
add an
Isabel.
R in, you dirty perv.
Yeah, exactly.
That's frig. Have I ever used the word frig?
No.
What a foul
What
word.
is it?
Frigging, fingering.
Oh, God.
So you didn't know what I was talking about when I was like,
No,
add an
I have
R in.
heard. I knew it was something to do with like
Vaggies.
vag or for fingers,
Or
but I
bumholes.
just didn't want to.
Swapping lemons for figs. Oh,
He
fuck
sounds like he
off.
fancies the 20-year-old.
Fuck off,
I'm
Mary
like, go
Berry.
back to Alice, you
Yeah.
twat. Anyway, sometimes I give her lemons from our tree in exchange for figs, and that's pretty much the extent of our relationship.
I don't mind
Sure.
figs if they're like proper cooked in a chutney with cheese.
No,
It's the only
figs
acceptable
are
time.
minging. Still, the sight of that open door made me uneasy. What if she had some kind of medical emergency and was currently unconscious or worse on the floor of her entryway?
Figs are minging. I don't know why that made me laugh.
They're gross.
Figs are minging.
They are minging. Ugh. After a few steps up the driveway, the leash in my hand went taut. Looking down, I saw that Bailey had seated herself firmly on the ground, refusing to budge, even as I called her name and tugged on the leash. Her ears were pricked up, her eyes fixed on the house like she was waiting for something, though she wasn't growling. I was unnerved by her alert posture and her refusal to walk any closer. I let my voice close the distance between us and my neighbour's threshold. Isabel? It's Brian from the street opposite. Can you hear me?
I'm the guy with the lemons.
Yeah,
I'm the lemon man.
I'm the perv from over the street
Yeah.
who likes that you're
Freaky.
21. For a moment there was only silence. Then, just as I was about to drop Bailey's leash and walk up the steps to the house, there came a voice from the dark. "Hey, Brian," she said, before coughing once and then clearing her throat. "Sorry, I'm in the middle of dinner. What's up?" I breathed a sigh of relief. "Sorry, I just saw that your front door was open and I wanted to make sure you knew." Strangely, there came another long pause. I knew she was inside the house now and close enough to the door to hold a conversation with me, so what was the delay? Isabel? "Oh, you're so sweet to check in." "Yeah, I know it's open. It's just been so hot today that I wanted to let the breeze in. I'll close it soon."
Oh, she's going to come out with no clothes on or like nips
yeah,
out.
Yeah. This is just a sexy story.
Yeah.
"Of course. Have a good night then." "You too." With that, I tugged Bailey back down the driveway, and the two of us completed our walk. I returned home, happy that my neighbour was all right, and went to sleep. Saturday was a much-needed lazy day. Woke up at 10, ate the breakfast that Alice made, then spent some time in the backyard.
Oh, she's making you fucking breakfast as well, and you're just coming down eating them with your big ham hands.
Yeah, hammy Brian. Fucking
prick. Where you going, fingered 20-year-olds?
yeah, he just wants to go frig Isabel.
There's always a Brian.
I spent some time in the backyard with her and Bailey. It was an overcast day, and by 3 p.m. or so, a light rainfall forced us back inside. Alice took a call from her sister, who lives at the edge of our neighbourhood, while I went to the living room to throw on some television. Except
Throw on some television.
Yeah, it's just
What?
like, Brian's worrying. Except before I could get comfortable, I looked out the front window and was surprised to see that Isabel's front door was open again. Open again, I wondered.
Stupid bitch.
I know. It's a bit of a come on, isn't it? It's like,
It's-
I'm
yeah,
just
it's
having
like a-
dinner.
Yeah, my
I just
door's.
want to breathe.
Yeah, it's a metaphor
Where are your
for my door's
lemons?
open and so is my vagina.
So is my vagine. Open again, I wondered, or was it never shut? I got up to close the window and studied the house across the street. The rain was coming down harder by then, and the thick grey clouds overhead made it seem like a nightmare. Nope, like nighttime. Despite this, there wasn't a single light on inside of Isabel's house. It was so dark inside that the entrance to her house seemed less
House?
like a house.
And Chamonix.
Yeah, it just seemed less like a house and more like a hot dog. It seemed less like a door and more like a black painted rectangle on the exterior wall. I turned to look at Bailey, who was laying on a nearby couch, and saw that she was also looking out the window, ears pressed against her head. She glanced at me briefly, then refocused her attention outside. I couldn't tell if she was simply people watching or if somehow she too could sense something wrong. Just then, Alice walked into the living room. She was no longer on the phone. She greeted me with a strange, almost nervous smile. "That was an odd conversation," she said, taking a seat next to Bailey. "Why, everything all right?" "I don't know. Clara saw a woman peeking into her house a few nights ago." "What?" "Yeah, creepy, right? She's not the only one. Apparently there've been a few reports on her side of town. Other people experiencing the same thing. Nothing stolen, no one hurt. At least that Clara knows of, but it's still pretty weird. Let's make sure we look up extra well tonight."
Extra well?
Also, that's Lynn. It's giving
Says
Lynn, isn't it?
Yeah.
Fucking Lynn's wayward twin, Isabel.
Yeah. Lynn on tour.
Lynn on tour, yeah. My thoughts drifted to my neighbour. Of course they did. I asked my wife what this woman looked like. Like I said, Isabel and I weren't close, but I knew she had recently gone through a difficult breakup with a long-term boyfriend. How do you know that if you're dropping off lemons, you fucking creep?
And collecting figs.
Yeah, collecting her figs.
Ugh.
It was far-fetched to assume a connection between Isabel and the mystery woman, but who knew?
Figs are quite vagina-like fruits anyway, aren't they?
What wrinkly fucking grim.
Yeah, I don't know about yours. Speak for yourself.
Mine's a wrinkly grim fig. I've never really looked, you know.
I've had a look.
Have you?
I've done the mirror, yeah.
The mirror thing. I haven't in ages.
I cannot understand why anybody wants to go anywhere near it.
Yeah.
Not mine in particular.
Well,
mine is rancid.
We've now painted both our vaginas like
I can't
horrific.
understand. Do you know what freaks me out? Not freaks me out, but like what I think is fascinating is the how your pH balance affects the colour of your knickers.
What do you mean?
Do you know, we've talked about this before. You know, you're like, and you've got black knickers.
Oh, yeah.
They discolour.
Really?
Because of have you never had that on your knickers?
No, I don't think I have.
Cut this, Tim.
No.
You have.
What
Not
do you
on black
mean?
knickers. I'll show you a picture. Not of a vagina. Black pants, pH balance.
Blimey.
The bleaching or discoloration in black pants is caused by natural acidity of the vagina, meaning maintaining a healthy. That means that you're
The entire pants?
No,
Or the bit where your
no.
vagina is?
tie-dyed full pant. Just that. The crotch area.
Oh, right.
You've never had that with black pants.
Don't think so.
It's black pants in particular. It's not like fully discoloured, but it looks like it's been bleached.
I don't think I have.
Yeah, look, I'll show you a picture of the pants.
I must have a non-acidic vagina.
Why is it now just showing me New Balance tracksuit? Hang on. Look. Like this kind of vibe. Oh, where's it gone, you motherfucking cunt? Oh, I'm just going to have to zoom in. Like that.
Oh, right.
Like it bleaches your underwear.
No, I don't think I have. You know.
Okay, comment below, please. And don't fucking make me think it's just me.
Okay.
They are, in fact, my... No, they're not my pants.
Okay, let's go back to
Yeah,
Lynn's
go,
twin.
sorry.
Okay, so... I knew she'd recently gone through a difficult breakup with a long-term boyfriend. It was far-fetched to assume a connection between Isabel and the mystery woman, but who knew? Heartbreak makes people do crazy things, and maybe there was some link between the two? Alice hesitated for a minute. Well, she eventually said, you know, Clara, she's got a real superstitious way about her. She's always telling stories. What does that mean? Well, it means you've got to take this with a grain of salt. When Alice relayed Clara's description of the woman, I felt a chill run down my spine. Clara said that the woman was tall and gaunt, enough so that she originally mistook her for a man. She said that her skin looked too tight across her face, and that her eyes looked unnaturally deep set, as though they were too far back in her skull. Apparently, when she saw Clara had spotted her, she had given Clara a big smile before retreating into the night. Apparently, when she smiled, she had too many teeth. I was silent for a moment, unsure what to make of Clara's morbid sighting. Love, was Isabel's front door open this morning? She considered my question as she pet Bailey. I think it was. If nothing else, I figured I should at least tell Isabel to be careful. I put on my raincoat and headed outside, carefully making my way down the wet driveway. Once I made it to the sidewalk, I heard frantic barking coming from behind me. Turning around, I saw Bailey in the window, her paws resting on the sill, her growls and whimpers rising over the heavy rain. My wife appeared next to her a few seconds later. She attempted unsuccessfully to comfort Bailey, giving me a questioning look as she did so. I gave her a shrug in return and then crossed the street. I stopped at the bottom of Isabel's porch steps and listened. Like before, I could hear someone inside, though I couldn't exactly tell what was going on. I heard a deep, wet, ripping sound like something being torn. Also, like before, I couldn't see a thing inside the house. A voice called out from the dark interior. Brian? Yeah, hello again, I said. I was only wondering...
Brian, honestly, you need to fuck off.
Yeah, leave her be.
Like, just leave her alone.
She wants to peep into windows, for fuck's sake.
Men have been doing it for years. Let the women have a turn.
Yeah, exactly. Only wondering in retrospect how she could have known it was me. Listen, sorry to bother you again, but I wanted to tell you something. Do you mind coming out for a minute? Brian, she repeated, tone almost reprimanding. This isn't a good time. You always seem to catch me in the middle of a meal.
Oh, dear.
Oh, it won't take long, I tried persuading. When she didn't respond, I climbed up a few... I mean, at this point, go back into your home.
Yeah, go away.
She said it's not a good time. Listen to her. She's eating. She's eating some fucking, I don't know, local kids or whatever.
Yeah.
I climbed up a few steps.
Fair enough, innit?
Yeah. Isabel, there's been some suspicious activity around the neighbourhood recently. I know you like to keep the door open for the breeze, but maybe you ought to keep it shut today. Oh, but I'm so comfortable here on the couch. Why don't you close the door for me? The couch? Wasn't she in the middle of a meal? She could eat a fucking meal on the
Brian.
couch.
Have you never had a Domino's?
Oh, Brian.
Me and Adam have this point. He sits at the table, I sit on the sofa.
Oh, really?
We sit separately. Yeah.
As Eddie does as a point of like, he likes to have
Yeah,
a
he sets, he like
meal.
puts down the placemat and he's like, just one, is it? And I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, fine. You're allowed to eat on
We're
the
in
couch.
the same room.
Yeah, exactly.
I like to relax.
Because I've got my lovely velvet orange sofa. I'm scared of eating on it.
I mean, I ate there.
No. I just sometimes I will, but generally I'm like, oh god,
yeah, you don't
want
to
smash it. Like I did with my fucking coffee, which by the way hasn't come out. It's made it worse.
Has it not?
No,
made it worse? Let me see.
Look at that.
I can't see anything.
That. Oh,
You're fine.
yeah, big
You're
shitty shit stain.
That'll come out in the wash.
It'll all come out in the wash. Right. Why don't you close the door for me? The couch? Wasn't she in the middle of a meal? Even if she were eating on the couch, her voice sounded so close, like she couldn't have been more than a few feet away from me. Was she hiding behind the door?
Oh, like through the hinge. Aye.
Grim. I climbed up the rest of the steps, trying to recall the inside of her house from the 2 or 3 times I'd been inside.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Did she come inside?
Yeah. I knew that the room immediately to the left of the entryway was the living room, and most likely where Isabel was supposedly sitting. I knew that there was a light switch right next to the front door. What the hell, I thought. I'll just go inside for a minute, say hello, and then shut the door for her. It'll give me peace of mind to actually see her instead of just hearing her voice. I glanced over my shoulder. I glanced over my shoulder towards my own house. Bailey was still barking her head off, which was unnerving, but the sight of Alice keeping an eye on me gave me some peace of mind. It was just a house, I told myself. Just a normal house with my own neighbour inside of it. Taking a deep breath, I stood at the threshold, shocked at how, despite my closeness, the inside of the house remained pitch black. I thrust a hand inside, and it disappeared like I dipped it into oil. As I groped around for the light switch, my fingers brushed against something solid, something fleshy. I jerked my hand back, certain that I'd just touched a person. Isabel? I asked from the darkness, and then from inches away came the sound of laughter.
Chop your dick off.
Chop your dick off. The laugh was deep, gravelly, and mocking, and it did not resemble my neighbour's voice in the slightest. Before I could react, I heard the quick pitter-patter of footsteps against wood. It grew quieter and quieter. A baby! What was that?
Baby!
Bomb!
That's from Patreon.
Patreon, yeah, when Harry thought he could hear ghosts in his headphones.
When we went to visit the Four Crosses.
So funny. It grew quieter and quieter, and I realised that it was the sound of someone running away from me. After a few seconds, I thought I heard a door open and shut in the distance, the back door perhaps. Again, I stuck my arm inside, and this time I was able to find the light switch. I turned on the light and was relieved when the interior of the house revealed itself to me. A normal entryway, with a normal coat rack and a normal shoe rack. No eerie intruders in sight. However, the relief was short-lived because when I stepped inside the house, I turned to the left, walked into the living room, and was greeted by the sight of my neighbour.
Oh dear.
Or at least, what was left of
Oh,
her.
someone's been chomping on her.
She was splayed out atop a couch.
Oh.
Her head lolled off to the side, her empty eye sockets and toothless, wide-open mouth looked like 3 holes had been dug into her face.
I thought you didn't like gore.
I didn't know this was coming, if I'm honest.
I
I don't know where this is going as much as you do.
Oh.
It's about to end, actually. Her face itself was red. Not as I initially thought because it was covered in blood, but because it was missing its skin.
Oh, she's been gained.
She had been flayed. Not only her face, but her arms and the top part of her torso. It looked like someone had been methodically working their way down her body until I'd interrupted them. Paralysed by fear and confusion, I stood in place. I waited to wake up from this nightmare. I waited for Isabel to walk in from an adjoining room and tell me that I was looking at a Halloween prop. I waited for a dangerously long time. Excuse me. I waited for a dangerously long time and then I staggered out into the rain. When I returned home, I immediately called the police, though I had trouble putting what I'd seen into words. They arrived quickly, took my and Isla's statements, and then went across the street to investigate. It's been days now. They haven't told me anything, despite my repeated calls to the station. I can't get answers. I can't sleep. I can't eat. I just keep replaying the discovery over and over in my mind's eye. The voice, the feeling of brushing against a body in the dark, and of course, the sight of that poor girl's mangled corpse. I have too many questions to count, but 3 rise above the rest. Who the hell was I talking to? How did they sound so perfectly like my neighbour? And why is it that every night since I found the body, Bailey hasn't stopped sitting by the front door and growling?
Oh, why is that? Who is it? I think it's Alice. She's had a fucking enough of your shit.
Yeah. Yes. Maybe it is Alice. I'd like that twist.
Yeah, me too. You should write a twist.
Yeah, that's really good.
You should write a part 2.
That's great, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, loved that.
Oh, I don't enjoy that whatsoever. But I did enjoy it. That's the problem. I'm a dirty, dirty toe.
Yeah.
Do you want a creep of the week?
Yes.
Let's
Creep
do
of the week.
Cow.
Creep of the week.
You do that while I find it.
Creep of the week. Creep of the week. Creep of the week.
Jesus, that was terrifying.
Yeah.
Right, who's coming? Who's next for the fucking thing?
Who have you got? Give me the name.
Ruth Georgian.
Right.
You ready?
I'm ready. Have you got one?
I've got one. Hey, Huns, Ruthie from Dublin.
Oh, it's another Irish one.
Another Irish fucking creep of the
Absolutely
week.
Stunning that.
I just want to start off by saying I fucking love your podcast. I found it a couple of months ago when I was scrolling Instagram. You're the one person that's found us on Instagram.
Yeah, no one does do that.
And I've been hooked ever since. Every episode feels like I'm sat with my mates having a laugh. I honestly feel so at home listening to you both. I've even joined your Patreon.
Oh, that's absolutely stunning. Thank
I
you.
love that everyone's joining the Patreon. www.patreon.com/ghosthunts. I would absolutely love to grab a wine with you one day so we can chat shit, talk ghosts, and put the world to rights. Thank you for making such a brilliant podcast. It's become one of the highlights of my week. Anyway.
Not do that.
I'm going to stop blowing our own assholes now.
No, keep blowing our
Yeah,
assholes.
I know. I
Come
love it so
on.
much. So I have a spooky story. When I was 10, my family moved into the house my parents still live in today. The night after we moved in, I was fast asleep in my new bedroom. Oh my God. Do you remember? Have you ever moved house when you were a kid?
No, I've
Oh
always
my
been
God.
in the same
The thrill
place.
of like new start.
Yeah.
Like put all your crayons out, put all your books out. Like, it's so exciting.
Ooh.
Anyway. The night after moving in, I was fast asleep in my new bedroom, exhausted from the day, moving boxes and unpacking, etc. Then I was awoken by the sounds of all the doors downstairs opening and closing themselves, like a paranormal activity. I remember it so well. First, the kitchen door creaked open, low and deliberate, the sound echoing down the hallway. A few seconds later, the living room door opened too, as if someone unseen was walking through the house, opening each door as they went. My heart pounded. I threw back the covers and ran down the hall straight to my parents' room. I got into the bed beside my mam, asking her what was going on, and she tried to reassure me that it was just a draft. After all the doors and windows had been open all day while we moved, but even at 10, I knew what I'd heard wasn't normal. Years later, when I was a teenager, my mum finally told me about the night she saw her.
Oh, no.
She'd been closing the curtains in her bedroom when she noticed a woman standing on the pavement outside of our front garden, staring up at the window.
Fuck.
The woman looked lost, confused. She was just a pissed up housewife. She's like, where am I going? Have you got a fag? The woman looked lost and confused, about 50 or so. Worried she might need help, my mum went downstairs and opened the front door, but the street was empty. Completely deserted. We live at the end of a cul-de-sac. There's nowhere to disappear to without being seen. Then, a few nights later, my mum was drifting off to sleep when she heard two voices, a man and a woman, arguing softly. Mum, come on, we have to go. It's all right, son. It's just a small fire. We have time. She told herself she'd been dreaming, just overtired. But then, a few weeks later, an electrician came to do some rewiring. As he worked, he told my mum something that froze the blood in her veins. Lost my place. He'd once owned our house before the previous owners, my parents, bought it off. Years earlier, it had been burned down to the ground. He bought it when it was a shell and he rebuilt it himself. The fire had taken the life of the owner, a woman in her 50s, who'd collapsed where?
In the street.
In the street, on the pavement outside her front garden, as the paramedics tried to revive her. To this day, when I go back, the house still feels like it did that first night. Not empty, but occupied. Certain rooms, especially the back bedroom, my sister's old room, have always felt heavy, like someone is standing just out of sight. I sometimes wonder if that was the deceased woman's room. Even now, when I visit my parents, that presence is still there, and my youngest daughter cries inconsolably if we try to bring her upstairs or into the sitting room. I'd absolutely love if you read this out, and I will see the both of you on the 29th of October for your live Halloween show in Dublin.
Oh, stunning.
Woohoo!
Oh, you will have seen us already.
Seen it. I really hope you loved it and it wasn't shit. There's every chance. You never know. That's what you get with the ghost hunts. No worries. Right.
So sorry for that cough.
We have some business to attend to.
What? We do.
We have to sort out France.
We get haunted so you don't have to.
Yeah. We could do your one as well and we just do both of them and just get rid of this fucking France hex.
No, let's do this. We'll do the France.
France!
We hexed France and it's really working.
Yeah. It's too well.
Too well.
Things have been stolen. The government's collapsed. We think it's about time that we remove it.
Yeah.
But learn your lesson then.
Yeah. To be honest, I think this is it. Like, don't fuck about with us because we will, trunks, countries, you name it. Like, we can make our powers work.
Will.
Yeah. So have you got a way of undoing the hex?
Yeah, but what I'd really like to do is to find some French music.
Oh yeah, the Amelie theme tune.
Oh, France, sweet France. You're a laugh to visit in, eat some croissant, and maybe do a little dance.
Oh, yeah. For sure.
Because me and Adam are off to Paris for a cheeky weekend. Yeah. We loved you aplenty. Your men, oh, such genties. But you became a boil that we felt we should lance. The only president we care about is the butter.
Yes.
But the real one turned up and made Spotify's heart flutter. So you stole our studio, made us want to hurt you with judo. Instead, we settled for a hex, which into the ether we muttered. It's gotten out of hand, our judgment has elapsed. Jewellery stolen and the government collapsed. We've decided to spare you and remove the spell to relieve France of their bad fortune and political hell. But just remember, if in future you want to jump the studio queue, you will have to face the ghost hunts. And next time, we won't spare you.
Oh, really good.
Fin.
Fin.
Fa.
Slut.
Fin. Whore. So you're off the hook.
Do you know have you seen that slut thing in Finding Nemo?
No, I just went whore.
Oh, this is actually giving slut.
Yeah.
At the end of Finding Nemo in Finnish or like Swedish, the word for end is slut. So it's like, and then this appears and it goes, slut. It's one of the best things I've ever seen.
That's so good.
Well done. That was
Thank you.
great.
So, French, you have been relieved.
Bon job.
Bon job.
Bon
Thank
job
you.
there. Congratulations.
To be fair, it's
Félicitations.
quite selfish because I don't want France to be having a bit of a nightmare while I visit.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. When you're there, you're gonna get all sorts.
We're going proper France.
I
We're going like spa, hotel,
nice.
French things
Give
on the
it.
Champs-Élysées.
That's really nice. That is.
So you're welcome, France.
A lovely episode, I think.
That's been a
I hope you
stunning
enjoyed episode 156. Obviously, go on patreon.com/Ghost Huns.
Yeah,
If
enjoy
you just
yourselves.
want a little bit more.
A little bit. There's fucking hours.
Yeah, there's hours.
You
It's a
could
bit
binge
overwhelming,
the
actually.
shit
I
out of
wouldn't.
us.
I wouldn't.
You could
Too
watch
much.
us constantly for about 4 days, I think, and without sleeping, without any wee breaks.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
you would have something different
I
to
think
watch.
just go for it.
Go for it.
If
Treat
you- if you-
yourselves.
If you're
It's
not
cheap as
sure,
fuck.
just try it.
Cheap
Just
as
try it. You know, YOLO.
We'll see you next
We love
week.
you guys.
Bye.
See you next week. Bye. Bye-bye.